Come on, let's get nuts.
Hello! What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Film Junkie Live on your Tuesday. Oh, is it a little slow? A little slow to start? Come on. You could do it. We're good. A little slow to start. But hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to Film Junkie Live on your Tuesday, 1st of November. What the hell? Holiday season. Crap. Holiday season, it's just, that's it. That's it now. The holidays. A lot of food. A lot of food, at least. So anyways, guys, hopefully everybody's doing good. Make sure you smash that like, thumbs up, share the stream, do that. You know, whatever you want to do, you know, do that. Do that. Why not? Subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to join, become a member, do so. And then, of course, we've got all the sock meds that are around me. Patreon, trying to post stuff on Patreon daily, so, you know. You want to, take part in that, do so. All right, who do we got here, eh? What's going on, Mr. Nate Smith? What would your ideal plot for Man of Steel 2? And do you think Amy Adams and Lawrence Fishburne will return? I hope so. I really hope so. I mean, we're all just kind of leaning towards a Brainiac storyline. Hey, what's going on there, Ryan? We got alien sex love sounds. Dave, give me a glimmer of hope. Do you believe this nonsense that Cavill's not feeling Zack's directing style? No, I don't. Don't listen to those people. They want to restore the Snyderverse without Superman, apparently. Do you feel like Zack will be back doing DC movies? I wouldn't say 1 or 2 years. I would say about 4 or 5 years, if anything. Depends. Hello, gorgeous. What's going on, Miss Steph? Miss Nighthawk, how you doing? Okay, no username ideas. That's a good username idea. Henry loves Zack, Zack loves Henry. All this nonsense is being said by angry people who just want something that while about. Yeah. Hope Zack returns. Yeah. Hopefully he does too. But
Yeah, second Warner Brothers.
Right now. But not the new regime. What's going on? Hobo Deluxe 960. How you doing? Let's get nuts. Tony Movie Chappie D9 Neil Blomkamp fan. Hey Dave, just wanted to say that I'm doing all right and just hang in there. Well, good. Remember you talked about the other day about all that. So stick in there, man. It'll get better. It'll get better. And don't be afraid to reach out, Jose, what is up? Yeah, of course, Gunn used a pick of Superman on day 1. As he should, right? Jesus Christ. Go Phillies. Yeah, Phillies are winning 4-0 right now against the freaking Astros. So, can't seem to find last night's episode. Interesting. Well, hopefully you find it. What's up? What's going on, Niner fan? Hey, your Niners are looking much better now. That freaking trade that they got. Holy shiza. Love that Gunn is like this already. Exactly. And what we've talked about this on Vodka Stream on Friday, is the fact that Gunn has an online presence. Kevin Feige does not. Okay? So tap into that. Tap into that, Mr. James Gunn. Tap into the online hype. Post these images. I mean, yesterday he posted a dead man image, and a lot of people were like, what does that mean? So just lean into it. I mean, look at what happened with Zack and him posting stuff like that. There you go. Hashtag that. Right on time for once, right? Thank you, Mr. Wayne. Howdy, Miss Stephanie. We got Jedi MILF here. Yeah, everything's good right now. It's good right now. Nice shirt. Yes, well, thank you. It's my metalhead shirt. If you want to get yourself one, guess what? Film Junkie Closet down below. This is one that I actually drew out through AutoCAD and then, and then added the whole metalhead thing. So if you want to get that, guess what? Down below. Down below in the Film Junkie Closet. Raid in my closet. What's going on, Brian Kelly? We got Miss Rosemary right here. Who snatched your wig? I know, right? Back to the normal hair, Of course, I was dressed up as Mr. Wayne Campbell yesterday, so season's greetings. I know. I was already seeing freaking Christmas goddamn commercials before Halloween, but man. Hello, darling. So, yeah, Yep, get nuts, get nuts. Release the Junkee cut. There you go. What's up, what's up, what's up? We got Mr. Film Goblin right there. What is going on, sir? Zack will be back, let's hope. RT Snyder Co. wants Zack to do a live watch of Justice because they think it'll be funny. If that's not a sign they don't care about him, what is exactly? That's why, everybody should unfollow that. I usually don't care about... I don't like to tell people to unfollow things, accounts and stuff like that. I don't think, but I mean, that one is just to suggest that. Zack has said many times that he doesn't want to see it. Christopher fucking Nolan told Debbie Snyder that Zack should not see that version of Justice League. Okay? So what the hell? Seriously. But, the guy who runs that, he's a fucking nutcase. So what do you expect? Taco Tuesday. Nope, no hangover. It's on a Monday, so no hangover. No anything. I didn't just start taking shots of stuff like that last night. No, I was in bed. I was in bed by 10, so I'm good. I was good. I can't wait for the future. Yeah, it's definitely looking up. So, yeah, I know that's pretty crazy. Best chance, yeah. Yeah, hope someday we could do that. We got Claytalian here. What's going on? Sharing, do it. Soupful, I appreciate that. All right, so. But yeah, don't pay attention to all that madness right there. I mean, it's just dumb. Yeah, I remember I didn't even see that, but I saw somebody comment about, that would be one of the dumbest things for Zack Snyder to do is to watch that. I mean, I don't even want to watch it again. I mean, I probably would want to watch it with a drinking game, well, like I did last time. We did a live watch, and we put it to bed. So... We put it to bed. It's no longer, it's just, it's like when we don't have to refer to Batman vs. Superman, the Ultimate Edition. I think we know that the 3-hour cut is just what we refer to when we talk about Batman vs. Superman. Okay, just like when it comes to Justice League, we don't refer to 2017. We refer to that 4-hour epic right over there. So, that's just the way you got to do it. Yes, hit that like, thumbs up, do all that. Yeah, let's get started here. Let's get to these tweets, huh? Let's get to that tweet. See what happened in the Twitter world, the Twitter sphere. And we're going to start off with an anniversary right here. Look at this. Forgot that this was actually, I'm getting choppy again. God damn it. Yeah. I don't know if it's because I'm streaming at the same time here. Let me turn off this right here. Sometimes this can mess it up, so... All right, so we get all that, get rid of that. Is it getting too choppy? No. Sometimes when I turn off some things, yeah, it's getting choppy. Yeah, I'm wondering now if okay, here we go. Come on, you could do it. Oh, please. Clear up, it'll clear up. It seems to be going in and out when it comes to the choppiness. There we go. Yep, sometimes it just does that. The output. We're good. But happy 30th anniversary to X-Men the Animated Series. This happened. I didn't realize it came out on Halloween time in 1992. So hey, good to see you, Tim Diaz. Good to see you. All right. So, but yeah, looking forward to, of course, the new animated series that'll be coming out. Should be interesting. Really looking forward to it. And then, of course, we got Zachary Levi right here. I guess when he was doing some kind of live stream, Twitch stream or whatever, he was talking about the new role, of course, when it comes to James Gunn and Peter Safran. And this is what he had to say on this stream right here when it came to the news.
The nice thing is that my producer, Peter Safran, and my friend James Gunn are now the co-head, co-CEO, and chairs of DC Entertainment. Oh. So I feel like we're in a good spot as Shazam to, keep making good stuff. Oh, the nice thing is that...
There you go. So there you go. Talking about Peter Safran and all that stuff. So, that's what he has to say about it. I mean, hopefully there's more Shazam. I mean, I definitely want to see more Shazam. I think a lot of us want to see Shazam go up against Black Adam, like we keep on talking about. So, yeah, hopefully that'll be the case. And, we'll see if that is the case. But, yeah, there's Mr. Zachary Levi talking about the new role that Mr. Safran and Gunn have taken up. So, good on him. We'll see. We'll see if we get some more Shazam. Maybe. I think we will. And we got a new look at Margot Robbie in Babylon, right there. Her, dancing it up. This movie's going to be insane. It's over 3 hours long. Damien Chazelle, which, obviously he did Whiplash, which is one of my all-time favorite movies. And he did, what's the one? The singing one. I totally drawn a blank. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Good director. And then we have a new image of Stephen Lang from Avatar: The Way of the Water right here. So there's a new shot right there, which is another movie that's over 3 hours long, which I say good. Lupita Nyong'o, she's been cast in A Quiet Place spinoff, A Quiet Place Day One. So it's weird because, yeah, Day One, it's a prequel. Not exactly, it's a spinoff, but it's a prequel, I guess you could say. I don't know. I guess the way they look at it. I don't know if John Krasinski is actually going to be directing it. Probably just going to be a producer and co-writer maybe, since it's his world. We have a new look. We have a new poster. Hey, look at this. Thank you, Marvel Studios, for actually having pretty damn good posters when it comes to Wakanda Forever. Okay, I like this one. This one's good too. No floating heads, really. And it's interesting, Namor right there and the new Black Panther. So I like it. I dig it. Nothing wrong with that. We got some Superman right here. And hey, guess what, guys? If you want to get verified, you just got to pay $8 a month. That's the new thing that's happening when it comes to, the evil Elon Musk that's taken over Twitter. And now people are like, oh my God, I'm leaving. It's like, I don't care that people leave Twitter and whatnot. It's like, yeah, go ahead, leave Twitter if you feel like that. Obviously, a lot of people hate Elon Musk now, even though they drive his Teslas. Go ahead. But the whole thing where you just have to proclaim that you're leaving because of that, it's like, nobody gives a shit, okay? It's not real life. Good for you. You're leaving because of that. But, to me, I'm just like, I'm hoping for the best, to be honest. And we'll see. We'll see what Elon Musk says. But yeah, $8 a month. I guess they're going to be doing that. Yeah. So if you have $8, verify yourself. Definitely verify yourself. All right. And then, you guys know that I hate James Corden. I'm not going to show this right here because I'll probably get copywritten. But it just basically shows a clip from James Corden's show where he's going off a rant about something, and they totally just lifted the joke from Ricky Gervais. It's almost exactly word for word. Now, I get it when comedians are going to talk about the same thing and they might have a similar idea, but this is straight up a joke steal right here, I think. It's almost worded exactly alike. That's what's so funny. So somebody was actually posting this right here, and I'm just like, yep, James Corden sucks. I'm glad he's out. Not a fan anymore, but I was never a fan, so you guys know this. Hey, there's Harrison Ford right here, just showing up to take up the mantle of Thunderbolt Ross right here. That's what he figured showing up to a Marvel set, he had to go all out. So there's Harrison Ford showing up. That's what he's going to look like. That's Thunderbolt Ross right there. Coming in hot. Harrison Ford. Good on you. And we got Ray Fisher right here. What are you waiting for? Posting this right here. No reason to stay is a good reason to go. So giving some inspiration, some inspiring quotes right there, Mr. Ray Fisher. I don't know if that means like, yep, not going to go back to the whole Warner Brothers DC world. I don't know. Hopefully not. Hopefully there could be something that we get him back for. We get him back for that at least. But yeah, he tweeted that out. # keep going. We got Ryan Coogler revealed that Wakanda Forever was about, what was it about before Chadwick Boseman's death? A story set in the aftermath of Endgame's blip, which I hate the blip. I hate it's called the blip when it's like, just call it the snap. But who knows? I don't care. But yeah, apparently it was going to have a entirely different story. Duh. And it was going to be taken, with the aftermath of the blip, which, they've already done that enough, I think. I think we can move on from the blip now. I think we're good, so... and I need this. I think I might need this right here. Modern Deal Official has this right here. Make it feel like Christmas is getting near by watching Hans Gruber fall off the Nakatomi Plaza for 25 straight days. So yeah, you can actually get this thing right here where it's not Christmas until he falls off the tower, guys. It's not Christmas until he falls off the tower. I don't care what anybody says, even Bruce Willis saying it's not a Christmas movie. It's a freaking Christmas movie. Let's be real, right? So, Remember, I did a live watch of all that, which a couple Christmases ago, which was fun. Should do that with more people and everything. So, but maybe we'll do that next time. Maybe something could have happened with a live watch or something. But what are we talking about here? Let's see. Young Billy. Okay, absolutely, yeah. Fisher might come back for a solo. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem like it's going to come back for anything that is going to be. It's going to have Hamada's name. Let's face it, there's still the future movies that have already been slated, already coming out. You're going to see Walter Hamada's name. I mean, there's Hamada's name that was right next to Zack's, like when it came to 10184 and all this stuff. I mean, the sad fact of the matter is yeah, we're still going to see the Walter Hamada name, but what could he do? So yeah, that's just it's just the way it's got to be. It's just the way it's got to be. But doesn't mean that he's, we still say Hamada had nada, and he's still very much not around. So we don't care. Okay, let's talk about James Gunn. All right, so James Gunn, Peter Safran, of course. Today is the official day that they take their new roles as co-chairs, and I guess they call it co-chair, co-head. I don't know. They just, they're running DC Studios, of course. This is the big news that happened a week ago, where James Gunn's going to handle the creative side and Safran's going to handle the business side. They decided to slice it in half, which I think is very, very smart, and to have a filmmaker with a unique knowledge of the DC Universe, too, is going to be, handling that side. But he's also going to be still directing things, movies, TV shows, all that stuff. And then you got Safran, who is going to handle the business side of all this stuff. So it's good. And then today, so it was like we were all kind of wondering, is anything going to be posted? Is there going to be anything announced? There was a question on last night's stream asking me if I thought that there was going to be something announced today. I would be like, that would be kind of cool, but I think it's a little too early. But we do like the fact that Mr. James Gunn was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and post something on my first day. And here's the very post right here. So he posted this. James Gunn, first day, new job, and it's an old Clark Kent of the Daily Planet comic book panel. Got to restrain myself, or I may absent-mindedly punch this typewriter into twisted wreckage. So, of course, naturally, we're all kind of going like, oh, what's it? We all know what's on the top of when it comes to the DC films. Obviously, it's getting Superman. We're going to talk more about Henry Cavill, talking about what he means about a joyful Superman and everything. He's got some more quotes when it comes to that. But yes, James Gunn posted this, and I say, good. Let people know. Keep doing this stuff, James. Please keep posting things like this. Tease. Okay, give us blue balls, and then when we finally show up to the movie theater, we can That's right. I did a very explicit whatever. I don't know what I'm even thinking when it came to that. But yes, please. I would say keep on doing this stuff. Keep on doing this, and that's good. And it just kind of just shows you again, top priority when it comes to what they're going to be doing is Superman. So we'll see what else gets teased. Yesterday it was Deadman. Today it was full on, Clark Kent, Superman, all that stuff. So it's going to be interesting to see what else they when he's teasing things. I'm just kind of wondering how much, I don't know if when it comes to him going after, debunking scoops or, talking about stuff with, we know who he's talked about before. So, I don't know if he's going to go full-fledged, doing that kind of stuff anymore. I hope he still kind of does. But again, I just hope he keeps on continuing to talk about things that are happening, things that are brewing up, things they're talking about, things that are on the table. Now, a lot of people, of course, are immediately going does this mean he's going to be directing the new Superman movie? I still don't think that's going to be the case. He's even said before, there's a quote before where he said he didn't want to do it. Now, he did do a version of that. Him and his brothers did make Brightburn, which I thought was actually pretty damn great. Thank you, Mr. Fear Jason, for being an 11-month member right there, so that's good. But yeah, I just hope that obviously he's going to be a part of it. He's going to be part of the creative process. But, again, when I look at Brightburn and when people are, worried that James Gunn's going to turn, Superman into a bunch of dick and fart jokes. I'm going, no, look at Brightburn. Please do yourself a favor. Watch Brightburn. That is basically, they were probably up one night. I don't know what they were doing. Maybe just, can you imagine if, what if we made Clark Kent as a kid like a piece of shit, an evil son of a bitch? You know? Wouldn't be surprised, you know? Some of your best ideas can come with that. We're just shooting the shit, and maybe you're smoking something a little bit, your brain fires off, and it's like that's essentially what Brightburn is. I mean, it took a lot of, when we saw the trailer, we were all just going like, holy crap. I mean, the trailer had Man of Steel vibes all over it. And a lot of people, of course, got upset. There's some people, the people who hate James Gunn, got upset because he thought he was ripping it off. He's like, no, he's paying big time homage to it. And then they took it even way darker, obviously, to make like the little Clark Kent kid an evil son of a bitch. So, and yeah, and to be honest, I wish we saw more of that world. Remember, they teased like an entire entire Justice League, like an evil Justice League, essentially, right after that. And it was like, damn it, I want to see more of that world, to be honest, but what could you do? Yes, thank you, Eric, for being 23 months. Yes, very meta, very meta. So, but I don't think he's going to be directing a Superman movie. I think he's going to continue on when it comes to Suicide Squad and that world. That is where he wants to live in when it comes to filmmaking, but of course he'll be a part of the creative process. But again, when it comes to Superman, I said this yesterday, I probably said this on the Vox stream, I'm going to keep on saying it, guys, is the fact of the matter is, I would not be surprised when they're getting this script going, they might go, hey, Zack, hey, what, hey, what was your idea when it came to an actual Man of Steel 2? Not BVS, but Man of Steel 2. What did you have in mind for it? We all know that there was there's most likely going to be a Brainiac. That's going to be the villain right there. It just seems like it's obvious that Brainiac's in there. And, it was slightly teased already in Man of Steel when you saw the World Machine. You saw the 3 connecting, globes right there underneath it. It just kind of, gave that Brainiac, symbol, essentially. So, we all know that, but I'm just saying, I just would not put it past it if James Gunn might reach out when going over the story. Obviously, Henry Cavill's going to I hope Henry Cavill gets a story credit in this because he's been talking a lot about it in the past few years. I hope he gets a story on it. And but I just reach out to Zack, maybe. Reach out to Goyer. Maybe they'll bring Goyer back. I don't know. Who knows? Because Goyer has been very much involved with a lot of Superman stuff in the past decade. So why not bring him back too, maybe? Get some ideas from him? I don't know. But I think it's going to be something special. But please, James Gunn, please, for the love of God, please just keep on teasing, keep on utilizing the social media space to build up the hype, because there's a lot of hype that still needs to be built. Build up the hype machine when it comes to the DCU. I still can't get myself to say that. Obviously, we talked about that yesterday with his tweet, talking about the DCU. I still like the DCEU. I'm still going to call it the DCEU. That's probably going to be always a debate out there, but it's been the DCEU for 6, 7, 8 years? So it's I don't know. I can't help, but it's just DCEU just sounds better than DCU. DCU. Now, I'm going to call it the DCEU. And hopefully, maybe James Gunn will be like, yeah, let's call it the DCEU. But he did refer to it as a DCU. And I'm just going wrong. Sorry, James. That's where you're wrong. I know you're the co-chair DC head guy, but you're wrong. You're wrong about that. So let's talk about Henry Cavill and talk about, first off, there's a new report that's out there that's talking about why he actually quit the show, The Witcher. So let me read that. And according to this new report right here, I'm reading this off comicbook.com. According to this new report, which comes the way of Deadline, this is from Deadline, it says the reason behind, God damn it, this thing keeps on kind of getting all choppy right there. So sorry about that, guys. I got to figure that out, why it's getting choppy again. But anyways, Cavill's departure isn't particularly juicy. Citing anonymous sources familiar to the matter, Cavill reportedly felt it was time to move on from the show after previously signing a short-term deal with Netflix for its production. In addition to this, it's not the show. It's not the show had a very demanding production schedule requiring overseas travel. So it was just like the overseas travel. There's a lot that was going on when it came to all that. So, and yeah, there was a lot that was happening when it came to it. And even like what he said, my journey is Geralt of Rivia, and has been filled with both monsters and adventures. And alas, I will be laying down my medallion. Of course, we read all that yesterday. So, yeah, that's pretty much what's been happening when it comes to... that's what happened. According to this report, who knows if that's the actual details. Obviously, Superman had something to do with it, too. So you better believe that Superman had something to do with it. You know, he played the long game. He played his hand. He played, he played the long hand when it came to Superman. So it's always good. It's good. It's good. What's going on, man? We got Team JVS right here. What's going on, sir? Mr. Samuel. And then we got this new, we got some stuff right here when it comes to him talking about Superman. Well, first off, he talked about James Gunn as well when it came to meeting with him. He hasn't met with James yet. I'm really looking forward to meeting him. God, man, it's getting still choppy, isn't it? To meeting him. He's clearly a very, very talented man, and I can't wait to sit down and have long, long conversations with him. I'm very excited that he's there and very excited for my future opportunities in that we can work together. So there you go. That's good. So he's looking forward to working with him, and this is what he had to say when he elaborated on the whole joyful Superman, because obviously there are people when they hear joyful or optimistic, yes, the buttholes cringe, like, oh my God, is this gonna be a cheesy, nostalgic Superman? Well, this is what he had to say right here when he talked about the joyful Superman. He said, like, what really draws me to Superman is that he represents the best of the human soul, the greatest of the human soul. It's not just his powers, it's his heart. It's his heart that makes him so special, and even when he's going through things, he continues to give to others. He continues to protect others. He is the one who always reaches out and always gives. And in that, there is a lot of wonder and power, and it is something so joyful, as I say, that is not a mournful weight. It's something that's a gift, giving a gift, because it makes people feel a certain way, and it also makes them want to give to other people in return. There's something magnificent about that, but once you get into the details of that, and once you start applying that narrative and all the wonderful and exciting villains that you might run into, then you have a world adventure and a world where the audience walks out of the theater feeling fantastic. So there you go. Elaborating on all the joyful stuff and everything like that. I know. Yeah, you can't, how dare you say joyful, Henry? We still want you to be angry. No, I mean, he can still be angry. You'll be a little bit of both. I mean, obviously one of the hardest things is to write a Superman story. You have a character that, is impervious to everything but a fucking green rock, and so it has a challenge. You have to challenge him in a different way. That's what, when it came to Man of Steel and BVS, what Zack was trying to do, he was challenging him in the different way of like, hey, how would people react if this being showed up to Earth? Which they are continuing if you actually paid attention to what Superman says at the end of Black Adam, how people haven't been this nervous since he showed up. So, gotta love that. Good stuff right there. It's okay. He could be a little joyful, guys. All right, now we got some Rebel Moon. We got a new Rebel Moon image right here. Zack just kind of posting from the Rebel Moon set, which he does frequently, which is always great. And it's something that's it's pretty interesting because, oh man, I didn't have a, let's see. Okay, so here we go right here. Here's the image right there. All right, so he posted this earlier today, which I found interesting. It's nothing too major when it comes to Rebel Moon, just kind of showing like one of the ships and the side of it right here, and some, some cables, some conduit, some, whatever the hell. And basically the caption was stating that the bad guys in this story have crossed a line. So apparently some of these bad guys have really crossed the line. Does that look like a little skateboard? I don't know. I was looking at the little symbol right there. Obviously, we're not going to be able to read whatever that alien language that is. But to me, that looks like a skateboard. I just immediately went, okay, or like what? Are they I mean, we've seen Zack. He's skateboarded on the set of Man of Steel, so we know that he could ride himself a skateboard. But I just was like immediately going like, that looks like a skateboard to me. But I don't think it's actually a skateboard. Probably means something else. But my brain and the fact that I used to skateboard a lot when I was younger, it just immediately went to, hey, is that a freaking skateboard? But probably isn't. Probably isn't. But hey. I like to think that it is. Hey, we can have people skateboarding in the ships. We could have people skateboard. Maybe there'll be a gang of hoodlums that ride skateboards in this future, this world that Zack is creating. Could happen. Who knows? Maybe one of them will be him. He'll have a little cameo riding that skateboard again. Yeah, Zack is a very cool dude, as you could say. Apparently it means no skateboarding here, which is why Zack joked from crossing the line. So there you go. KC coming in the clutch right there. Thank you, sir. Because I had no idea, but there you go. So it is a skateboard. It is a skateboard right there. And I was like thinking that maybe it's not. So there you go. Zack, yeah. So apparently right there. So thank you, Casey, for doing that. See, incorporating skateboarding into this. I love it. Absolutely love it. So good on you, Zack. And please, by all means, show another. I mean, the guy's like, again, I wish I had 1/16 of his energy because the guy just, and I would not be surprised. He's probably skateboarding on this set. Or did he just make that up? I hope he didn't. Yeah. Yeah. I think, yeah, he probably did, right? It's Casey effing with me. Whatever. It's fine if you are. Probably. He's probably right. He's probably right. Okay. I don't know. I actually don't even know. Maybe he's kidding or not. No, some account translated it. How do they translate that? They translate that. Well, that's interesting. So, okay. See, we got Jose effing with me, and I'm just kind of going like, I don't know. Who's messing with me? Casey or Jose? Who cares? Because Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Anybody watch it yet? Well, you can watch it in the movie theaters in February. That's right. You guys remember the R-rated horror film, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey? If you don't remember, obviously we got the image right here. Here's the article right here from Hollywood Reporter. Yeah, that's right. When it comes to the bloody take on, of course, Winnie the Pooh, following Pooh and Piglet on a murderous rampage through the 100-acre woods. Wood or whatever, yeah. Apparently, Fathom Events is going to actually show something. I think it said February 15th. February 15th, you could watch it. But the guys behind it, the people behind it, they actually want to do something else too. They want to continue on when it comes to this whole taking old kid stories and revamping them into twisted, crazy, batshit crazy horror movies. Apparently they want to do that to Peter Pan. And if you really think about it, guys, I mean, think about, now that we're older and we think about some of these stories, these cartoons and everything that we've seen in the past and everything, it's like the things that we used to watch a lot. I mean, let's face it, sometimes some of them have just been they do seem crazy. Even the fact of Peter Pan seems crazy. So, and here it is. I have to see what's going on with this. It's freezing up again. So sorry about that, guys. I don't know. Technical difficulties today. But, I mean, if you really think about some of the concepts of these stories, particularly Peter Pan, I could see how they can make a effed up horror version of that. I really can. I mean, people stealing kids in the night to go to this place where there's adults and kids and they fight each other. I mean, it's pretty strange. It is pretty strange when you think about it. So, really depends. I wouldn't watch that if you exactly. The movie will be banned in China, probably. As China. It's hard to. Which movie? Are you talking about this movie? Most likely. Yeah, you could be right, but there you go. That's what's happening when it comes to them. But yes, you'll be able to see that movie if you want to, and go see it on February 15th. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's go to these. Let's go to some questions here. Let's see anything on. Anything? Okay, let's see. We got some question. Oh, hold on. Any more? Let's see. Anybody have anything to say over here? Mattia, of course, you said on YouTube, why is Dave such a handsome man? It's my parents. That's all. RAVF on YouTube said, question 1, how do we get rid of James Gunn out of the DCU? Thanks. Yeah, okay. That's somebody that just is not having it. So I think the only way is if things just don't really work out, but I don't know. I think they're going to end up working out. So now we're over to the Twitter questions. Eric and Blake, yo, Dave, got to say I like the rumblings about David Yates being a candidate to direct Man of Steel 2 and Harry Potter, Deathly Hallows Part 2, the final battle between Harry and Voldemort is very Superman versus Zod, so I say it fits like a glove. P.S. You getting yourself verified? Nah, I'm not going to pay for it. I don't need that. I don't care. Andrea just wanted to say that I watch BVSUE and I still get goosebumps. Is that normal? Nope. I still get goosebumps from older movies. Kevin, Batman fan. Hi, Dave. Instead of a Trinity movie, DC should do World's Finest movie with Affleck's Batman and Cavill Superman and have Affleck's Batman show up in Wonder Woman 3 so there can be development in Bruce and Diana's chemistry from the Snyderverse. What do you think? Well, I've been talking about a World's Finest movie forever, so I agree with that. Everybody wants Bruce and Diana to, hook up and do all that stuff. I'm like, I mean, I liked what Zack did when it came to Zack Snyder's Justice League, but then it didn't go anywhere. There wasn't like this romantic kiss or anything like that. It was just like a little awkwardness. That's all that happened, bumping of hands and whatnot. Mr. Wooter, Dave, my question is, what's your favorite DC movie? For me, it's Black Adam, Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman Ultimate Cut. We don't have to say Ultimate Cut anymore, guys. We know it's Batman vs Superman 3-hour cut. We know. Zack Snyder's Justice League, Wonder Woman. Okay, well, I mean, I like them all essentially, but my favorite one out of the DC. Well, when it comes to DC movies, I mean, obviously, Dark Knight's up there. Batman Begins is up there. Batman '89. All that stuff. Even Superman's. Christopher Reeve's Superman's up there in like the list. But if you're talking about DCEU, like the newer DC, I mean, BVS is still my ultimate favorite, with Man of Steel like behind it. Mike, Soups Kenobi, with Zack saying he wants to work with Henry in the future, do you think Henry could appear in Armyverse or Rebel Moon spinoff sequels? I'd hope so. That could be a possibility. Very much could be a possibility right there. Carrie, happy Tuesday, Dave. On a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling about the new leadership at WB with Zaslav, DeLuca, and Abdi, and now Gunn and Safran at the helm? 1 being the worst team ever, 10 being you're going to work miracles. I still have misgivings about Safran, but I'm at least at a 7. Yeah, I mean, I would say a 7 as well. I would say that too. Cohen Treo. Hi, Dave. How true is it that that James Gunn has read the shelved Batfleck movie script and wants to make it happen? Also, what do you think are our chances of Gunn letting Zack release the Green Lantern scene? Thank you. I mean, as far as I could tell, it makes sense that he would actually be reading stuff like that. I'm sure he read Joe Manganiello's Deathstroke script. I'm sure you read that, trying to get seeing what's all that. And hopefully, with all of that, they can hopefully maybe nail down Mr. Ben Affleck. And regardless of what the Scoopsy Daisies are saying, he has not been giving a Batman trilogy. Don't believe that yet. I don't know if that's actually going to be the case, if it's going to just be like cameos, team up, solo Batman film, who knows. But I don't know if he wants to actually make it. It was just like, hey, word on the digital streets that maybe that he's read the script. And I don't think they're ever going to release the Green Lantern scene because it's unfinished. I'm not sure. Unless Zack posts a video that kind of just shows the making of that scene. I don't know. I don't know if Zack would want to show it, with all the green screen stuff. Or if he has like some kind of behind the scenes, almost like a behind the scenes style video of somebody else that was like, recording the whole thing that was happening. Wouldn't be surprised if he releases something like that. But when it comes to a full-fledged, like completing all the VFX, I don't think they're going to give, they're not going to spend a bunch of time on that. I mean, unless there's like something crazy that does happen where they want to release something like that. But I would say that would only happen if Wayne T. Carr was going to be, in fact, the Jon Stewart of this DC world. And we already heard about the Green Lantern series is going to be, or the Green Lantern series is going to be reproduced as a Jon Stewart Green Lantern series. And, hopefully maybe there could be like a miracle that can happen where we can campaign and let it be known that we want Wayne T. Carr to be part of it. But who knows? But I just don't think they're going to spend, more money on that to get the VFX fully finished. But you never know what could happen. You never know. And then we got ladies of the DCEU. Hello, Dave. Just wanted to ask, in your opinion, which of the ladies of the DCEU is most underrated and should be celebrated more? I mean, obviously they were trying to do something in Birds of Prey, and I think they should really go for a little more of that, definitely. So, they should. Obviously Harley Quinn is pretty celebrated. I would say Huntress needs to get. Hopefully they can do something more with her. With what's her name, Miss Winstead, or Miss Ewan McGregor. Hopefully they could do something more with her. And when it comes to more characters, I guess more will be coming. More Wonder Woman will be coming. So, and then what's her name from Suicide Squad? Karen Fuki. What's her name? Yeah, she could be part of that too. So, it's a season of miracles. It could be. He released the cut Batfleck Leto Joker scene unfinished. Yeah, it's true. He did do that. Didn't think about that. That does make sense. He did release that, in black and white. So you never know. Maybe he would. He'd probably release it in black and white though if he actually does do that. So. Yeah. Is it Phillies 6-0 right now? That's pretty crazy. Yeah, looks like they're gonna win this one. Yeah. So, but yeah, maybe Amanda Waller. Amanda Waller's pretty celebrated though. I would say that she's pretty celebrated. But maybe the ladies of the Suicide Squad need to be, and then of course we need like a Catwoman, a Selena Kyle in this kind of world too. Which of course, when it comes to Batfleck, when it comes to Ben Affleck, obviously Carla Gugino is like my top choice for his Selena Kyle, and even Zack was like all about that too, which we know. So, and so hopefully we'll get some more of that. Viola Davis as Waller's perfect casting. I agree. Birds of Prey was worse than Justice League. I don't know about that, dude. I would watch a Power Girl movie though, but it would never happen. I want that Ben Affleck Batman movie ASAP. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Hopefully they can, maybe get that back going. If it is true that if Gunn was like looking at all that, then guess what? Maybe they can nail him down. But I do want that team up though. Like the question earlier about a World's Finest. I still would like to have something like that, or like a Trinity movie. I don't know. But I think World's Finest would be better. They don't have to title it World's Finest, but, they could just show getting those two powerhouses back again. You really appreciate Jennifer Holland as Agent Harcourt. Yeah, I didn't really like her in Black Adam, though. I didn't really like her in Black Adam. I thought her line was weird. I don't know. I just didn't really like it that much, but, what can you do? All right, guys, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Fairly shorter Film Junkie Live tonight. As slow news day, so it just happened. So make sure you guys smash that like, thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. If you want to join, become a member, do so. We're doing a members only stream after tomorrow's stream. Posting things on Patreon. I'm posting something on there today, so go check it out if you want to do that. Follow me on the other sock meds that are all around me, so you can see what I'm posting right there and do all that. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same junkie time, same junkie channel. Bye-bye.